Rabbi Nachman teaches, Rav Nosson teaches, especially in the Likutei Halachot, that the trait of jealousy is unbelievable. That jealousy at times doesn't make sense. You can have a person who's a millionaire. He has tons, he has everything. But he sees the other guy has what he doesn't have. He has even less than him, and the person can't stand it. And even though he has everything, he has tons, he has wealth, he has children, but he's not happy and satisfied with what he has, showing that what he has is not real. It doesn't come from the side of holiness. Rav Nosson explains this in the Likutei Halachot, that what he has is coming from the side of impurity. Proof is, he has so much, and he's not happy about it. The classic example of this was Haman. Haman, he had tremendous wealth, and he had many sons. And he himself boasted to his wife, Zeresh, and his friends, that I have wealth, and I have children. But then he said, V'chol zeh einenu shoveli. All this though, has no value in my eyes, so long as this Mordechai is alive. Think about what he's saying, Haman. You're wealthy. People are killing themselves to make money to survive. You have children. You have 10 kids. You had more even, the Midrash says. You should be happy with your lot. No, he says, Kol zeh einenu shoveli. What's going on? You're not happy with your lot? You have so much. So what that there's a Mordechai? And even if you have hatred and envy, but to say, and the Torah is telling us, Kol zeh einenu shoveli, all this has no value in my eyes. What's going on here? It shows you, Rav Nosson explains, based on Rabbi Nachman's teachings, that the wicked people, they're always lacking. Even if their lack is filled and they have wealth and money and everything, because it's coming from an impure source, they're being wicked people and pursuing wickedness, so therefore the source of their wickedness, Rabbi Nachman calls it the Rav of Klippa, the Rav of impurity, is the spiritual force behind where these people get their wealth. Because of that, they're always lacking. And even if they have everything, logically they have everything, still they want to kill themselves over the other guy, over the jealousy that they have over somebody else. And Rabbi Nachman teaches, though, those who are connected to tzaddikim, they draw from these tzaddikim what's called ruach chaim, the spirit of life, which comes from the Torah. Hashem put a special ingredient in the Torah. That's what? Re-energized vitality and completion for all lackings is to be found in the Torah. And it's the tzaddikim were able to bring it out in the format called Ruach Chaim, which is the breath. And in this, to give all those who are close to these tzaddikim, and by virtue of that being close to the Torah, a type of vitality where whatever a person has, he does not feel lacking. He feels great. He feels happy of his portion. He's able to activate Rabbi Nachman's famous teaching called Azamra, of finding the good. He looks and values what he has, as opposed to the majority of people in the world, where they're always looking on the half of the cup that's empty, on what they're lacking. And here Rabbi Nachman teaches to have the merit to see the good, what you do have. This is an indication that what you have is coming from the side of holiness, and it's infusing you with a thanksgiving feeling, a feeling of goodness. In fact, by the way, since we're in Hanukkah time right now, this is the idea that Hanukkah is a time of thanksgiving and praising Hashem, because we saw in the Hanukkah story, little overcame a lot, because there was a value stressed on the little. There was Matityahu ben Yochanan Kohen Gadol and the sons, the Hashmonaim. They were a handful of people, but they valued their strength, they valued their efforts against the Greek Empire, the Greek army, and they overcame them. Just how did that come about? By valuing the little bit of good. But this valuing little bit of good has to be, it's on condition that the vitality of where this good is coming from is from a proper source. Then, whatever you have, you never feel the lack. You feel great about what you have. You feel so happy about your portion. Like the story is told of Rav Zusha of Anapoli, that once a very wealthy man who lost everything, he came crying to the Maggid of Mizrich, and the Maggid said, look, I can't help you. If you want, go to my disciple Rav Zusha of Anapoli. He lives in Anapoli. Here's the name of the street. Here's the address. Go to his house. You will get your answer for your cryings by him. And the man went to Anapoli, and he found the house of the Rav Zusha. He couldn't believe his eyes. He saw literally a hut with the door breaking, sunk in the earth, a hut, a shack, which was half being able to be calling it an actual residence, a house, a home. It was sunk in the earth and so dilapidated. The man knocked on the door, and Rav Zusha opened. Yes, how can I help you, fellow Yid, fellow Jew? And the man said, Rav, the Maggid sent me to you. I don't know why, but he told me that you can help me. He said, how can I help you? What's your problem? The man told him all of the things he went through, and he lost all of his money and everything. So Rav Zusha said, wait a minute, wait, I don't understand. Why are you crying so much about it? I don't understand. I never had a bad day in my whole life. And the man's looking at this guy's dilapidated hut in the earth and everything, and he's saying, Rav Zusha is saying about himself, I never had a bad day in my whole life. That was his answer. To be happy with your portion, it comes from where you are receiving your vitality. It's from a holy source, then it will fill you up, whatever you have. You'll feel good about it. And if it's from an improper source, not only we always feel lacking, like the pasuk says, the verse says, Beten Reshaim Techsar. The stomach of the wicked is always lacking. They always feel empty and nothing, and they can have everything technically, and it's empty, it's nothing, because the source is not coming from a kosher and pure and proper source. What one needs to do is to strive to be good, and to find good people, to find tzaddikim, to follow their ways, to follow their advice. Then it brushes off on you that whatever you have, you value. You begin to value the good. Even if you're faced with hard times, you thank God that He didn't abandon you, and you have, at least you're alive. You have a breath of fresh air. You have, the breathing, for example, is free, and yet the whole person's vitality is dependent on air, on breathing, and it's free. That's something that's always with the person. We should be zocheh b'ezrat Hashem to receive from the tzaddikim the breath of life, the vitality of life, and always feel good. Shlemut, shalem, shalom, peace, inner peace, and this should just beam out a person's face so that other people also feel that person's inner peace too.